Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Cat TV, the nation's most trusted source for window-based wildlife programming. But I'm afraid today's broadcast is a bleak one. Overcast skies, soggy chairs, and tragically birdless scenery. Morale is officially low.
This is Yuki, Sora, and Coco's first spring and summer as healthy kitties, making birds, plants, and bugs all first-time experiences for them. Except for maybe Sora, whose streetwise past might have given her some early nature encounters. That was before humans. As proof that they're stoked about spring, Coco and Sora were recently spotted latched onto the screen door, fascinated by a something outside on the deck. Not to be outdone, this was quickly followed by Coco finding clever ways to go find bugs. As you can see, we begin on a sad, wet patio, the kind of scene that might beg for a melancholic French soundtrack. There are empty flower pots, disheveled chairs, and today we face an unprecedented programming emergency. The Cat TV is broken. But today, that changes. Everything you see here is last year's deck, and we're a little late to cleaning it up. It's nature's way of reminding us that dust truly is forever. What do you think, Sora? A little bleak? It's time for a little drive. This past weekend, Chris and I went on a mission. Operation Make the Cat TV Watchable Again. We're picking out some flowers, greenery, and all sorts of aesthetically pleasing distractions, aiming to turn the birds back to our deck. We would have put the plants right out on the deck, but we had to clean it anyway. Returning home, we temporarily transformed the living room into a miniature avant-garde botanical exhibit, flooding the floor with our newfound purchases. And then we released our critics. Sora, our street-smart botanist, went through every plant like she was checking to see if her soulmate had grazed through. She gave just about all of them a sniff and even popped a few leaves into her mouth for a taste, just to be sure. We already know Coco can't take anything seriously. He will find a way to turn this into a game. And Yuki? Yuki just wanted to eat everything. Leaves, petals, a price tag. She's blind. Not subtle. About 5 minutes later, teenage interest had waned, and all three of them wandered off to find something more interesting to do. The verdict? The flowers were fine. It's time to give our neglected deck a hug. A big one. Out went crusty chairs and pollen-covered rugs. We gave the deck a good sweep, not thinking we were about to completely cover it in topsoil again. In this kind of stuff, Chris and I make a pretty good pair. He can pot petunias and geraniums just about as fast as I can split them, and since petunias spread really well, typically 3 hanging baskets will go into 7 window baskets and fill out by summer. After getting the metal hooks to agree, all the baskets went back up onto the rail, and we proceeded to lay out the rest of our feature finds. Just inside, the cats were mostly entertained. They committedly watched from the window, tails flicking, of course. Coco, as usual, took a more culinary approach, eagerly sampling any stray leaves and dirt left behind on the floor.
Well now, folks, anything can be solved with a cardigan and a can-do attitude. With a little care and love, it's always possible to turn that frown upside down and make something beautiful out of those scuffed up surfaces and yesterday's leaves. Yes, my friends, there's magic in a fresh start, even if it smells like pine cleaner.
The patio was finished just in time before we had some weather. Multiple days of gray skies, scattered rain, and stubbornly camera-shy birds. I spent dumb amounts of time setting up cameras and my cell phone, only to capture wet birds in flight. Okay, so I'm pretty sure at this point I might be watching for birds more than the cats. And I'm having a hard time deciding where to put the camera, because, like, as I'm trying to capture them, they keep seeing our reflections and then they disappear. So, somewhere in the past week, I remembered that I'm not a staff member at National Geographic, and that birds like me and the cats much better when we're somewhere else. So I set up some tripods and walked away while my cameras filmed Coco and Sora's future snacks. Also, I'm kidding, our cats aren't allowed to eat birds. Hummingbird. Here we have Harold, our ruby-throated hummingbird. In real life, he's shaped like this. This is Mom Wilma, red-bellied woodpecker, and baby, Pebbles. Meet Spinelli, our very picky eater from the white-breasted nuthatch family. The house finch family, Penny, Amy, and Bernadette. The northern cardinal John, currently single and dining alone. Blue Jay Jane, nesting babies on our roof. Brown-headed cowbirds, Ralph, Felix, and Sour Bill. Slightly nervous Eve, mother tufted titmouse. And finally, the sprawling sparrow family, Cam, Pam, Tam, Lamb, Ram, Bram, Jam, Sam, Cham, Nam, Fam, Zam, Yam Yam, and Ham. What's up, Coco? What's wrong? Mama got you birdies.